And through the power of the Holy Spirit, we can attain. The final characteristic of God's remnant church, the final characteristics of God's remnant church, his people, is that they have the testimony of Jesus Christ. And you know, when I get to this point in the big churches, you know, you've got lots of people all coming from different places, people start getting nervous now. I can deal with the faith of Jesus. I keep the commandments of God, just like the rich young ruler. All these have I done from my youth all the way up. Yes, I'm a Sabbath keeper. I can kind of tick those first two boxes. When you get to this one now, the testimony of Jesus Christ, it's more of a problem, you see. Because you see, the testimony of Jesus Christ is where many are faltering and are going to falter as we come to the end of time. This is where people are really struggling. In Revelation 19 and verse 10, it says, "For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy."
Amen.
You notice I've been using quite a bit of spirit of prophecy in this message. But you know, there are some people that get offended. But this is what we believe as a church. The official SDA Church Fundamental Belief 17 reads as follows, and this has now been changed and is Fundamental Belief 18. The highlighted sections were removed at the last General Conference session. All right?
Wow.
Like I said to you, this is the one that many people have trouble with. Maybe it's the reason why it's been changed. It says here, one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit is prophecy. This gift is an identifying mark of the remnant church and was manifested in the ministry of Ellen G. White. As the Lord's messenger, that's been taken out, her writings are a continuing and authoritative source of truth. It was there for maybe over 50 years, but it's out now. That part where it says, are a continuing and authoritative source of truth, which provide for the church comfort, guidance, instruction, and correction. They also make clear that the Bible is the standard by which all teaching and experience must be tested. God's true remnant church, his people, don't just stand up on the day they're getting baptized and say, I do, when asked by the elder or the pastor, do you accept the biblical teaching of the spiritual gifts and believe that the gift of prophecy is one of the identifying marks of the remnant church? And then after they are baptized, relegate E.G. White's books and counsels to the rubbish heap. God's remnant people, those whom he's coming back to save, don't do that. They accept that the Holy Bible is the greater light and that E.G. White's writings are the lesser light, but light from God nonetheless.
Amen.
Whether greater or whether lesser, it's light. Light which God expects his faithful children to walk in. But sadly today, many, not a few, who call themselves Seventh-day Adventists, including some leaders, do not see E.G. White's writings as a continuing and authoritative source of truth. Maybe that's why it's been taken out. They believe we can take her writings or leave it and it will not affect our salvation. A prime example of this is how they relate, I'm coming to the end now, how they relate to the health message, which God gave as a gift to his remnant church to help prepare them mentally, physically, and spiritually to do the work which he has called us to do and to enter into heaven. Here's just a few quotes. In Counsels on Diet and Foods, page 380, it says this. This is the spirit of prophecy. Again and again, I have been shown that God is trying to lead us back, step by step, to his original design.
That's right.
That man should subsist upon the natural products of the earth. Let me ask you a question. Who showed her this?
God.
It's either it was God or it's the devil. Isn't it?
Yes.
One or the other. And she says she was shown how often?
Often. Again and again.
Time and time. What did she say? Again and again. Why would God show her this again and again?
To make it stick.
It's important
It's important.
for our salvation.
Again. Not once. Again and again. Imagine if your parent is telling you to do something again and again. You think they mean it?
Yeah.
You think they really want you to take heed? Of course. I have been shown that God is trying to lead his people back, step by step, to his original design, that man should subsist upon the natural products of the earth. Vegetables, fruits, and grains should compose our diet. Not an ounce of flesh meat should enter our stomachs. Not an ounce. The eating of flesh is unnatural. We are to return to God's original purpose in the creation of man.
Amen.
Among those who are waiting for the coming of the Lord, meat eating will eventually be done away. Are we waiting for the coming of the... Is the testimony of Jesus Christ, do we believe in it?
Amen.
Do we believe it's authoritative? Do we believe it's light? And if it's light and we're not walking in it, then what are we walking in?
Darkness.
And if you walk in darkness, you're going to stumble.